Good morning to all. I am Faisal, your social science teacher. I am back with a new session. In last session, we completed our first block. What is our first block name? You say? Yes, changes in a family. Correct. Yes, good. Changes in a family. We discussed some important areas of changes in a family. What are the changes that we discussed? Yes, what is that? Birth of a child that we discussed. The next area, differently abled people. We discussed about differently abled people. That two area we discussed in last chapter. Let me ask some questions about that portions. Yes, my first question is, how have the birth of a child brings changes in a family? All of you think about the answer. Yes, you say yes. What's that? Yes, correct. After birth of a child, a new member adds to that family. Yes, what's the another changes? Yes, say. Correct. The daily routine of the family members may change. Okay? Yes. Any other changes? Anybody can say? Yes, back you say yes. What is that? Yes, the responsibility of the family members increase due to birth of the child, birth of a baby. All of you well studied that area, birth of a child. Then after we discuss about which area? Differently able people. Physically, another name of that, what is that? Physically challenged people. Who are the physically challenged people and who are the differently able people? The people who cannot speak, cannot walk, cannot talk, cannot hear. They need what? They need support of others. Then only they can do their own things. What happens when we give support to them? They can do many things. While we giving support to them, they can do many good things to our family or to our society. That is physically challenged people or differently able people. We discussed about that clearly. And today we are going to discuss our block second. Block 2. What is the name of that block 2? All of you look at this. Houses, then and now. What's the name? Houses, then and now. All of you know about, all of you hear the word houses? Yes, all of you simply know that houses. We all live in houses. You, me, all are living in houses. My one question is, what is the need of house? Is there any need of house? Yes. We need houses. Why? We need house for shelter. For what shelter? Yes. House is a shelter for us. From which are? From rain. Yes. Another storm. Any other? Yes. Protect from wild animals. House When we build house, we get protection or shelter from rain, storm, and protection from wild animals. And do all the houses are same? All the houses are same? No. Yes, all of you know that. All the houses are different. Some houses may be big and some houses may be small. Yes, that is today's our area. Reasons why people live in different types of houses. Why people living in different houses, that we are going to discuss today. What may be the reason in your opinion? Anybody can say? That may be the reason. Yes. She says that money. Choice of house is connected to money. The earnings of a family. They have good money, they have good financial support, they can build big house. And they have in some area, some have more much money, they cannot big house, they build their own small house, they are happy with that. Our area is that why people build different house. We get first point. What is that? Choice of the people. And money compared to money of the people. What is the next? Anybody can say any other changes? Why people live in different types of house? Yes, you say? Yes. What is that? According to the number of family members. If the family member is more, they need big house. Simple. If the family member is small, they need small house. That is the difference, yeah? Yes. These are the some important reasons why people build different types of houses. Next, we can check different houses of our area. Yes, look at this image. These are the different houses. Mud house, concrete house, multi-story building. What is multi-story? You want to study a keyword? Multi-story. Multi-story means what? Yes, multi-story means it has many floors, maybe more than 10 or more than many floors. That house we can say multi-story. Okay, we are discussing about different types of house in villages, in cities, all around we can see different types of houses. Mud house, concrete house, bungalow. What is bungalow? Anybody can? Yes, bungalow is a house. It has many rooms. It's a big house. Okay? Yes, many houses we can see around us. Concrete house, brick house, mud house. Okay? Yes, these are the different houses. And this is the reason for people build different type of houses. According to first one, according to some people may have too much money for buying for this house or building for this house. They have no much money. The next reason is that choice. According to they don't want big house, they only some members, and some category they one big house, they have many members, more members, so they build big house. These are the reasons for building different houses. And another keyword is slum. What is slum? Anybody heard the word slum? Yes, say, what is that? Slum. Look at this, is the image of a slum. What is this? What is in this image? More houses, crowded. You can see more houses in a small place. In each house has only one room. Many members are living in that one room and that small house. That is slum. In India and most of the world, we can see many slum areas. That also house and people are living there also. Is it correct? Yes. Yes. This is our today's first area, reasons why people live in different types of houses that we discussed. Next, we move to another area of houses. Yes. Have you anybody go to village? Are you anybody living in village? Yes, some are living in villages, and many of us we see that village. What you see in village? Yes, in village we can see small houses, and we can see some other houses also. Most of the houses in villages are what? Small houses. Yes, today our next topic is about houses in village. Houses in village. Houses in village. In village we can see which type of house? Small house. We can see more small houses in village. I am discuss about a story of a villager. His name was Ram Swaroop. Ram Swaroop lives in a village. For 30 years he living in that village. This is Ram Swaroop's new house. What do you see in this picture? It's a good house? Yes. What it built with? Its house built with concrete, and it has good roof and painted wall. Do you see the walls of Ram Swaroop house? New house is painted. Okay, and it has what? Electricity. It has any other? Yes, we can see many rooms that in new house. Okay, yes, this is Ram Swaroop's old house. Before 30 years ago, Ram Swaroop lived in this house. Ram Swaroop and his family lived in this house. What do you see in this picture? Yes, the house built with mud. The house built with mud. Compared to old one, what is the difference? The new one is built with concrete, and the old one mud. Built with mud. What about the roof? Yes, grass is used to dry grass. No good roof. Okay, what's another difference? What do you see in this picture? Yes, only one room that house. For cooking, for sleeping, they have only one room in that house. What's a new house? New house, they have separate room for kitchen. For sleeping, they have separate room for all. That is the difference between Ram Swarup's older house and new house. He built this new house when her elder son goes to a city, and from there, yes, he get more money than from village and started to make a new home. He built that a good and big room. The another important of is, yes, you can say, the important of his new house is it protect him many other problems. What are they? That we discussed earlier: storm, rain, and like that. Compared to old house, the new house protect him from rain, from storm, like that. That is a difference between Ram Swarup's new house and old house. Okay? Yes. Likewise, in India, villages in houses in villages are being different. From now we can see big houses. In years ago, small houses. What are the differences in houses in villages? We can check. We can detailedly analyze what are the differences houses in villages. First one, what is the difference? Anybody can say? Yes, you say. What is that? Yes, in old time, people build house with mud. That's correct. Very good. Today, how they are making houses? They use bricks, concrete for making house. Yes, that also correct. What's another difference? Today, they use a good roof, the concrete roof. What happened in early time? They used a thatched roof with grass. Any other difference? Can you say? Yes, you say. Yes. What is that? Yes. Today, most of the houses have electricity. What happened to older time? They have no electricity. Today, they have electricity lights. Okay? Yes. Yes. What is that? Next different? Yes. The houses are different. They have many rooms in one house. What about in older time? They have only one room for cooking, for all they do in one room, for sleep, for cooking. They have no separate rooms. Any other changes? Yes, they have bathrooms, separate bathrooms. Older time they used what? Open bathroom. Yes. Now each family, each house has their own bathrooms. These are the important difference between past and present houses in villages. All of you clear? Yes. Next, you can analyze any equality, any comparison between that. Yes, all of you do that. Yes. In some villages now also they using what? The old style of cooking, old style of kitchen, mud kitchen. That cannot they? Some villages now also they didn't change. And water problem, most of the villages are now also facing water problem. Okay, yes, these are the our block 2 important areas, houses. Then and now first we discussed about which area? We discussed about why people build different houses. Next we analyze houses in villages. These are today's area and today's homework. You want to write yes 1 comma yes 2 in your workbook. Okay, you want to write, you can see in workbook pages 1 and page 2. All of you do that neatly. I hope all you do that, and have a nice day.